So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beggar.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So we're very much on the way now. Oh, that's well spotted. Ah, he's given it away. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Trossard receives it in a good position here. Marquinhos. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm a real fan of this fella, Lewis Skelly, who I see as a real all-round midfielder. He can do everything. I've seen him play every role from a number 10, breaking lines with his lovely little intricate passes, to that single pivot in midfield, like a real controller of the game, where he's shown genuine composure and pressing resistance.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Neves. Lewis Skelly. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. Rice. It's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! Vitinha. Doué. And it's Hakimi. Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. Eze. Ambitious ball here. Gyökeres is onto this. He is through here. Plays it across. Doué makes a move down the right. That's an imaginative pass. It's ended up in no man's land. Trossard, Calafiori, and it's Lewis Skelly. And Gabriel was somewhat off target. This is Dembele, João Neves. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rice, Eze, Trossard, Gyökeres, and that could set him on his way. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he's there to retrieve it. This looks promising. Played out to the left flank. And it's Doué. This is Dembele. It's Dembele! Off the post. Has another goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's a great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up soon.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Trossard.
Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. And he's quick to get rid. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Lewis Skelly. Kvaratskhelia. Trossard. He's in a great position here. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Calafiori. The referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Paris Saint-Germain up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Paris Saint-Germain leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Paris Saint-Germain leading courtesy of the game's only goal. A header! Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. That has not gone well. He's picked his way through. Eze. And here's Saka. Saka purring through the gears. Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
He's still separated by the game's only goal. Now it's Doué. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lewis Skelly. That's destined for the flank. And it's Eze. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Saliba. It's Saka. Nuno Mendes. And here's Neves. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
That has been knocked clear, and he's gone backward here. Gyökeres. Eze, cute ball now, how can he reach it? Nuno Mendes. Paris Saint-Germain couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Ruiz. Distributed tidily. And here's Doué. Lovely feet. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Great shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's a really well-measured ball. Lewis Skelly closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. João Neves. Doué picks it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Fabian Ruiz. Look at the space here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he was alert to it. Doué. And he cuts out the supply. Gyökeres. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Doué showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he's bustling through here. Great vision. Can he get it through? He can run onto that, so no flag here.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Rice. Oh, it's Eze. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Ruiz. João Neves. And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So straight into the action. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Pacho. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think...
There's the shot! That's another chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about look at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Le numéro 10.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Eze. Oh, some astute defending there. João Neves. João Neves.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Saka. It's a good ball out wide. João Neves. Oh, it's Dembele. White gets over and intercepts. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's found a way past. Gyökeres! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Après 24
And that
minutes de
really
jeu
is
par
so
le numéro
impressive.
14.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That is good alertness. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. Great vision. Looking for the fob. He leaps for it! Defending of the desperate variety. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Trossard. Eze. Now Trossard. And it's Rice. No luck with that dink over the top. That is a little undercooked. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. He's picked his way through. And that's an excellent interception. Ball is over the line. Pinches it off him. Oh, nice touch. João Neves. Real chance! And it's Ruiz. Luis Skelly. Gyökeres looking to add to his goal. Hakimi makes the interception.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
João Neves. And Doué. And it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
It has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Fabian Ruiz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Saliba cuts it out. Rice.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. That is a brilliant interception. Calafiori. Gabriel. Trossard. And it's Rice. Nicely aimed pass. It's Saka. And it's White. Referee's given a throw. White. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Saka's delivery. Oh, great header! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Arsenal with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Looking early. Getting up there! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Trossard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Towering header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Saka, and he's picked out the run. Space for him to turn and look. Tacho deals with that comfortably. Fabian Ruiz. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Eze. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Saka. Here. Can he finish? Oh, good-looking ball. The pass has gone astray. Saka. Lewis Skelly. Now can he find a finish? And a header! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Hakimi. And it's Doué. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. It's a decent clearance. Picked out brilliantly. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
João Neves clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vitinha with the short one. Nicely spread. Cross goes in. He's had a shot! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
What a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Calafiori. Lewis Skelly. And it's Ødegaard. That's really well manoeuvred.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Skelly picks it up out wide. Rice. Lewis Skelly. Calafiori. Paris Saint-Germain are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Pass somewhat off target. Dembele might just make this. White. Gyökeres. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Very nicely done. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Rice looking to pass their way up the pitch. Saka, he's had it nicked away. It's a lovely, neat pass. Gyökeres, strongly challenged there. That's destined for the flank. That is good progress on the left. Distributed tidily. And the number on the board is 3. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Forced to go back. And he welcomes shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. Saliba gets it away. Hakimi. It's Fabian Ruiz. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. The ball has bounced loose now. Doué. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That's destined for the flank. Saliba. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's the chance to counter. That is good strength. Vitinha. And he cuts out the supply. Hakimi. That's a really buccaneering run he's making. Oh, that's neat. And it's Neves. He's a sharp little ball here. Eze. White. Looking for the run. This is Dembele. Dembele! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Vitinha with the short one. Shoots! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
White. Saka. Eze. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. This is Dembele. Doué. Hakimi. That's very neat. João Neves finding himself in space. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely bit of skill. It's Dembele. It's Dembele! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 33 minutes de jeu, le numéro 10.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's Dembele. He's looking wide. He's found space here. And he's there to clear it. Rice.
looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Saka. Saka! Brilliant! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rice. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with the scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
It has been... And the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Eze certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Skelia tries to thread one through. Oh, right place, right time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Tacho promptly onto that, and that is that. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Saka looking to add to his goal. Trossard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played out to the left flank. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And the shot! Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Oh, that's a brilliant save!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
That has been slung wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dembele. Now it's Doué. Over to the right flank. And that was nowhere near his best. Calafiori. And Lewis Skelly. Gyökeres. Now that's well seen too.
That's going in strongly.
Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. Can he get it through? Nuno Mendes tries a cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Eze. That's going wide left. Saka. Eze. And it's Rice. Gyökeres. Now Trossard. And it's Eze. Where it came from. Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. There's the crossfield ball. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. It's played through for him.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Kvaratskhelia with the delivery.
Saka.
Nice interception, well timed. Lewis Skelly. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. White.
Saka.
Knocks it into space. And claimed it back swiftly. Looks a smashing ball. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's picked his way through. He won't be happy with that one. Rice. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Fabian Ruiz running with the ball. And he shoots! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! It is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Le numéro 8.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Paris Saint-Germain now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
He's found the way through. Kvaratskhelia gets a cross in. Keeper gets his hands on it. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what-might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Paris Saint-Germain really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you